narcissist feels after you leave. Today, we'll explore the world of narcissists and examine the profound emotional turmoil that unfolds when their victims free themselves from their manipulative grasp. Before we delve into this topic, consider joining our community by clicking the subscribe icon. This not only shields you from the anxieties narcissists experience upon departure, but also provides you with the necessary knowledge to navigate this perilous journey. Let's proceed on this path together. It's commonly believed that narcissists are indifferent when their victims manage to escape their manipulation. They often present an image of unwavering self-assurance, giving the impression that they are unconcerned. However, it's crucial to understand that while some general assumptions can be made about narcissists, each individual's experience is unique. The sudden liberation of an individual from the clutches of a narcissist can be profoundly distressing. This triggers a surge of emotions that internally torment them. It's important to emphasize that this discussion doesn't aim to advocate for second chances or coerce you into reconsidering your decision. Instead, it involves recognizing that even narcissists experience emotional distress when someone decides to withdraw. This in no way diminishes the significance of your decision. Your departure was prompted by the tremendous suffering you endured. Let's confront the harsh reality. Narcissists subject their victims to indescribable anguish, creating an emotional roller coaster that ultimately damages and bruises the victim. You experience the distressing repercussions of their behavior, involving a complete lack of regard for trust and persistent violation of boundaries that should have been upheld in your partnership. These distressing encounters led you to declare, "I've had enough." By prioritizing your well-being, autonomy, and joy, you bravely chose to liberate yourself from the torment. Now is the opportune moment to embark on a journey of self-exploration and restoration, reclaim your sense of identity, and rediscover the latent fortitude that has always resided within you. It's not uncommon for narcissists to display a stunned expression upon discovering your firm decision to cut off all communication and leave. This act, akin to changing the password to your existence, is a crucial step to protect yourself. Many individuals ride an emotional roller coaster upon realizing your genuine absence. Initially, they may resist accepting the truth, trying to convince themselves that the separation is ordinary and unremarkable, dismissing it as a transient inconvenience. However, as time passes, denial wanes, and they begin to comprehend your true absence. This moment brings astonishment and confusion. When reality sets in, narcissists often resort to assigning blame. They become enraged, asserting that you never truly cared for them, and are bewildered at how you could abandon them in such a state. Occasionally, they revisit individuals who have previously left them, intensifying their emotional distress. Navigating relationships with narcissists reveals an intriguing revelation. Their apparent haste to find new companions doesn't negate the sentiments they once had for you. Ending an old relationship isn't as simple as turning off a valve, and nostalgic thoughts of former companions linger. Some narcissists pursue new relationships in an attempt to rid themselves of emotional detritus from the past. But deep emotions endure and can impact their recent connections, hinting at unresolved aspects of their personal history. It's perplexing to consider that narcissists' apparent disinterest and disregard may signify significant inner conflict driving such behavior. The purpose of this statement is not to encourage a return to a harmful relationship, not in the least. It's not recommended to backtrack on your progress. The realization that you've moved on can evoke a range of emotions in narcissists, including bewilderment, regret, and ultimately, rage. Their indignation compels uncontrollable escalation of behavior, bombarding you with messages, unannounced visits, and persistent phone calls, while simultaneously seeking out additional sources of attention. It's crucial to remember that narcissists lack remorse and rationalize their behavior through their distorted reality. Despite claiming to have moved on, there might be an underlying desire for your return, leading them to use various strategies, including obsession, to convince you. Even if these attempts fail, their wrath may intensify. Understanding these patterns shouldn't make you doubt your judgment or consider returning to a harmful partnership. Your freedom is paramount. Stand firm in your decision to liberate yourself, prioritize your well-being, and build a robust support network as you embark on a journey of restoration and self-exploration. Interacting with an enraged narcissist requires caution due to their propensity for irrational behavior. Expressing any sign of joy in their absence can trigger a dangerous response. Escaping their control isn't as simple as declaring your departure. Their carefully constructed world begins to crumble upon your successful escape, leading to rage and attempts to place blame on you for everything. While there may be some truth in their extreme reactions, dealing with such a narcissistic individual is akin to navigating a minefield, anticipating an intense escalation of emotions. As one exits their personal sphere, narcissists may experience profound feelings of despair, resorting to manipulative statements like, "Because of my despair, I might do something terrible." Handling this situation alone is not advised. In cases of such distress, contact a mental health crisis hotline or authorities for a wellness check. Seeking professional help is crucial to ensure your safety, as getting involved could make you their next target. The key lesson here is the imperative need to prioritize your safety and well-being. While qualities like empathy and compassion are valued, dealing with a narcissist whose world is crumbling demands inner strength and a robust support system. Understanding that a narcissist's internal turmoil can lead to unpredictable and sometimes dangerous behavior is crucial. While their apparent distress might evoke sympathy, it doesn't guarantee improved treatment or personal growth on their part. The root issue lies in their intense fear of solitude and the dread of losing you, driving their erratic and turbulent emotional responses. If you ever contemplate the challenging task of ending a relationship with a narcissist, it's essential to be prepared for the tumultuous emotional storm that often follows. The chaotic nature of their emotions can escalate into chaos, requiring a vigilant stance. Be ready to respond firmly if their instability becomes unmanageable, possibly involving relevant authorities to ensure your personal safety is prioritized in this complex equation. In cases where you share custody or parental responsibilities with a narcissistic partner, be prepared for the disheartening prospect of them manipulating your children into passive participants in an emotional chess match. This harsh reality underscores the importance of maintaining vigilance and resilience to protect not only your emotional well-being, but also that of your children. In conclusion, emphasize the importance of staying aware and connected. Consider subscribing to our channel for more insightful discussions in the future. Your contributions, such as subscribing, liking, and sharing, play a role in expanding our community, and we appreciate your presence. Stay tuned for additional valuable content in the days to come. The most obvious indications that a narcissist despises you are: critics, inherently narcissistic, thrive on envy, making it effortless for them to harbor intense dislike and contempt toward almost everyone and everything. Typically, they opt for a facade of friendliness in your presence, concealing their disdain. This approach aims to avoid being perceived as a threat, ultimately serving their agenda. Their strategy involves gaining your trust through humor and seeking your favor, all while patiently awaiting the opportune moment to inflict harm. Narcissists possess remarkable acting skills, capable of evoking laughter or tears with every move. To safeguard yourself, it's crucial to fortify your inner defenses and resist falling prey to their manipulative tactics. Refuse to let the narcissist control your emotions, especially once you uncover their deep-seated contempt for you. Examples illustrate that narcissists harbor irrational sentiments towards individuals, even if they refrain from openly expressing them. While some may not acknowledge it, hatred is a powerful term, signifying an intense disdain for a person or object. Narcissists often hold such contempt, particularly for those they claim to love. Although they may not openly reveal their animosity in public, their actions speak louder than words. Observing their behavior, words, and gaze provides valuable insights into their true feelings. Recognizing that actions convey more than words, it's crucial to consider both perspectives. A covert narcissist employs subtle tactics to attack those they detest or wish to punish. You become the target of their malicious schemes as they deliberately manipulate information for financial gain and spread false narratives about you. The extent of their disdain is evident in their actions, such as intentionally causing you harm, belittling you in public, ignoring or ghosting you, giving you hostile looks, or embarrassing you. The range of possible behaviors is extensive. However, even if they attempt to reconcile shortly after demeaning you, the discovery of their involvement in these actions may come too late, and you may have already endured significant suffering. This is attributed to their exceptional skill in concealing their true intentions or distorting the issues to absolve themselves of blame. Narcissists go to great lengths to hide their emotions towards others, making us susceptible to covert attacks. A covert narcissist assumes a false identity, posing as a family member, friend, or romantic partner. The agreement is sealed when they use slander or lies to tarnish your reputation and turn others against you. Their lies reveal both their true feelings for you and their intent to harm you, because someone who can look you in the eyes and tell a lie displays complete disregard for you. Is it possible for someone to intentionally foster disfavor in you by spreading lies? Indeed, a deceiver can manipulate and persuade you to believe their falsehoods. When an individual fabricates untruths to convince you that you possess mental or other issues that you do not, it raises a red flag. Spending much time with such individuals is not advisable. They do not have your best interests at heart. Someone who resorts to falsehoods solely to comfort themselves or make you feel cherished is engaging in improper behavior. Regardless of their motives, a foundation built on lies is destined to crumble. Their disregard for your well-being is evident in this statement, indicating a lack of genuine regard. Furthermore, even if you don't perceive them as adversaries, it's likely that they view you as such. Additionally, narcissists conceal their disdain for others through lies. The fact that a narcissist has slandered you or is currently doing so is conclusive evidence of their contempt. This animosity doesn't dissipate overnight. Despite their attempts to conceal it, their actions continue to reveal the truth. The dark forces driving the narcissist include deceit, possessiveness, hubris, and greed, among other things. With careful observation, each of these traits becomes discernible. That concludes today's discussion. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with others. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful rest of the week. When you decide you're done with a narcissist, this is their response. It is a significant milestone for individuals to reach the point where they no longer grieve for the narcissist in their life. It's like the universe is sending a clear message that the person who failed to recognize your value and potentially harmed your reputation is not worth your time. Navigating through a perplexing maze of challenging circumstances requires strengthening one's mental, spiritual, and emotional fortifications. This process fortifies the protection of your entire being, body, mind, and spirit, and eliminates any lingering emotions toward them. This is the essence of implementing a no-contact strategy. When they attempt to revive things and create discord, they are confronted with the truth. Inform them of their narcissistic nature and express your lack of interest in them. Clearly state that bargaining is not an option. Communicate the matter straightforwardly without being condescending. While they may need a wake-up call, it's not intended to be harsh. Your words might serve as a wake-up call for them. Just be mindful not to say anything excessively offensive. 1. The awakening call. To break free from the narcissist's trance, an epiphanic moment is required. Quiet and enigmatic, these individuals wander in their world of self-deception. They remain silent after pushing their victims into darkness and conceal themselves behind a dense fog of uncertainty. Some of them may still suspect that you secretly regret their return. It's time to assert yourself confidently and declare, "Narcissist, your return no longer evokes sentimental feelings in me. Our paths will not intersect again. You have no understanding of my inner universe." The discussions have reached their final chapter. The stealthy observer is the second. Nothing escapes the notice of a vigilant narcissist who scrutinizes every move of their target. They act as if they are mind readers, diligently monitoring everyone's activities on social media. Their cunning and calculated approaches leave an indelible mark, revealing the truth about their unsettling games. One moment stands out, related to a seemingly inconspicuous gift. Though it may seem insignificant, it's a cruel way to demean and ridicule the narcissist. Despite their delight in their actions, they are astonished to find that the target has no desire to rekindle the flames. The prerequisite for a reunion involves a significant transformation in their detrimental behavior, causing deep concern for the narcissist. In an attempt to expose the alleged wrongdoings of the target, they attack but inadvertently reveal their own deceit to the world. The discovery of the narcissist's surveillance triggers an alarm, especially when the target finds them lurking on their profile, possibly while engaging in online dating. A specific profile photo becomes a deliberate effort to provoke discomfort, serving as a conspicuous reminder of the narcissist's relentless surveillance. Their position becomes precarious due to disrupted operations and breached boundaries. Nevertheless, their fervent desire for the target's return remains unwavering. The third, the path to liberation. You suddenly experience liberation from the troublemakers who once plagued you in your life. After yearning and anticipating their return, an internal transformation occurs, informing you, "I no longer need their return." It's akin to the lifting of darkness at dawn. You will confidently say, "I no longer miss them," despite your previous stance. If you are currently entangled in that yearning, resist allowing it to weigh you down. Everyone aspires to reach that precise moment when the desire for their return diminishes. This transformation is impactful. Control is gained by establishing steadfast boundaries and explicitly expressing disinterest. So, maintain composure, safeguard your emotions, and respond with calmness and indifference to their tactics. Fourth, setting boundaries and cultivating empowering thoughts. At times, an internal storm of insults and anger may drive you to express your emotions. Chasing your elusive shadows was a futile endeavor. Your peculiar nature isn't worth my time. However, it's crucial to filter those words to ensure they convey your intentions. State your truth, then experience the power of deletion and blocking as you eliminate them from your life, a bold reminder of their transgressions. We often know that narcissists are unaffected by our words. They manipulate conversations to fit their narrative. Nevertheless, it's vital to express our stance without letting our emotions overwhelm us. There was no welcome mat for them upon their return. If they attempt to reconnect, firmly close the door. Consistent rejection helps establish clear boundaries. Being discarded or mistreated by narcissists isn't always permanent. It's often an attention-seeking strategy, whether positive or negative. Our emotional output satisfies their desire, and our declaration signifies their undesirability in our lives. 5. Reflecting on the past. When dealing with the intricate dynamics of interactions with a narcissist, especially those involving children, adopting a deliberate and strategic approach is crucial. The grey rock methodology can serve as a valuable tool for establishing and maintaining clear boundaries, providing an effective strategy for navigating challenging situations. Before implementing the method, prioritize your children's well-being. This involves prioritizing the narcissist's needs and interests in all interactions with them. Clearly state that any discussions unrelated to the children are off limits. By setting this explicit boundary, you expose any covert attempts by the narcissist to revive past emotional connections or exploit the situation for their benefit. It is essential to emphasize that maintaining these boundaries requires a considerable amount of determination and resilience. It's crucial to stay dedicated to prioritizing the well-being of the children and avoid getting involved in extraneous affairs. By adopting this strategy, you are effectively communicating with the narcissist, explicitly stating that their past harmful actions remain etched in your memory and are not absolved of any remorse. This forces them to confront the consequences of their actions, a significant step in holding them accountable. Moreover, by employing the grey rock method and establishing these boundaries effectively, you are safeguarding your children and articulating your own needs and desires. Your actions demonstrate a commitment to ethical and moral principles, with the welfare of the children at the forefront of your interactions with the narcissist. Despite its difficulty, this strategy can be an effective tool for maintaining a healthy and balanced relationship. When attempting to reconcile with another narcissistic individual, narcissists often deploy a variety of powerful strategies. It is crucial not only to identify these strategies, but also to muster the courage to endure them. Throughout your interactions with a narcissist, these encounters may occur periodically. However, refraining from engaging in their manipulative strategies and games can be a strategic advantage and a significant blow to their inflated ego. Consistently rejecting the narcissist's attempts to reconnect can substantially impact their ego, redirecting attention away from you and compelling them to reassess their approach. This event marks a significant advancement in your journey towards self-preservation and healing as they gradually realize the diminishing influence of their grip on your life. Over time, they may come to acknowledge the futility of their efforts and redirect their focus. This shift in emphasis could be a pivotal moment in their personal growth and healing journey, inadvertently exposing vulnerabilities in their defenses as an inherent part of your quest for self-realization and progress. We appreciate the time and effort you've dedicated to exploring these insights. If you find this information valuable, we kindly ask you to express your appreciation by subscribing to our content and giving it a thumbs up. We are committed to providing you with more guidance and knowledge. Wishing you a smooth and resilient journey in your ongoing process of healing and self-exploration until our next encounter. Discover the unsettling truth. The narcissist urgently